After the psalmist shouts and repents before God, the 5th and 6th verses of Psalm 130 reads, and I quote, "I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I hope. My soul waits for the Lord." My sermon message focuses on the phrase, "My soul waits for the Lord." One example of a person who waited for the Lord is Jacob. His story is recorded in Genesis chapters 28 to 50. Jacob met God when he left his parents' home in Beersheba to go to an unfamiliar place called Padam Aram to the household of his mother's people. Jacob was conscious when asleep, awake, happy, frustrated, but he was not alone in his travels and trials. God said to him, and I quote, "Know that I am with you and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land, for I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you." End of quote. In these words, Jacob found comfort, acceptance, and God's grace. God promised to watch over him, walk beside him, and protect him. Jacob couldn't hide his excitement. "My soul waits for the Lord." Now Joseph, son of Jacob, is another example of someone who waited for the Lord. He was a dreamer. His brothers rejected him. Joseph shocked his father. How were they to know that God was at work making a way to save Abraham's descendants before they cried out? I can imagine Joseph's lament, torn away from his father Jacob, tricked and hated by his brothers, stripped of his freedom, but protected and sustained by God's grace, love, and mercy. Joseph knew it. Everything that happened to him was outside of his control, except for his attitude. He had no one and nowhere to turn but to God. Matthew Henry, an English Bible commentator, said that the 5th and 6th verses of Psalm 130 expresses a trust in God that was ascending, deep, secure in God's promises, and not found in human control. My soul waits for the Lord when human pain is unbearable. God will remove that pain. When we find ourselves in situations that we never anticipated, such as losing a job, having no money to pay for food, for rent, electricity, bus fare, even gas for your car when you're living paycheck to paycheck. There are so many people in this city waiting for a job, a promotion, a home, healing, and justice. But the good news is that God is in control. God is lifting us out of the depths of despair. God is strengthening our weaknesses. God is preparing to move us forward. In moments like these, I sing out a song. I sing out a love song to Jesus. In moments like these, I lift up my hands. I lift up my hands to the Lord, singing, I love singing, I praise you, Lord, I praise you. Singing, I love you, Lord. Singing, I love you, Lord. Singing, I love you, Lord. I love you. Amen.